don't know him, you should. People just choke me around here. We go back years. When he was a blue belt years. Nothing's changed. He still chokes me. The saga continues.
I just took Spangler down, or he just caught me in the guillotine, whatever. I managed to go to a half guard or maybe a side control, but he still has my head. So this is a very common situation, and it sucks being here, especially with Spangler, because this just doesn't let go. At this point, most people that go and try to put you back in guard, Spangler doesn't. He'll just keep you here forever. So first thing I'm going to try to do, I'm not going to try to control his head anymore. I'm going to try to control his shoulder, so I'm going to throw this arm over the top of his head, and that already took some of his pressure out. He's a lot stronger here, where he can hit out better, than he is here. It's completely different. Second thing I'm going to be looking for, I got to find his wrist. This is what I'm looking for. See how I control his hand? Once I got this, I got him. So I just got to grab his hand. He's probably going to be grabbing my chin, so I know where his hand is going to be. Just make sure I grab it. Now that I got this, I'm going to be flattening him out as I throw my shoulder over him. And I finish him with the wrist lock right there. Cool thing about this move, he doesn't see it coming. He's not expecting it. He expects a Kimura, he expects like a million different things. Can't see that wrist lock coming. Another situation where I go for it is I'll be out here and I'll be going for a Kimura and he straightens his arm. And I really can't finish it, so I stick my hand underneath it and finish. Now the cool thing about this is that if I were grabbing his head, he can move his arm around. So I make sure I block his tricep. So the cool thing is that he can't move his arm out. So once I get in here, and even if he keeps his wrist straight, once I put my head underneath his forearm, I can bend his wrist. You see that? So it's really hard for him to keep his wrist straight. Okay, I try to pinch it like this with these two fingers around his wrist. That's it right there. Surprise him. If he sees the position coming, it'll be hard to get. But if you surprise him, you get him every time.
That was awesome. Move I've never seen. Looks totally effective. It hurts Spank, so I'm really stoked on that. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Damn it, 2 out of 3. 1, 2, 3. Damn it. This guy's a winner.
Alright, so I'm working for my butt flop here. First of all, when I butt flop, I don't keep my foot out here, because if I butt flop from this position, I'm completely out of position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to step in with my right foot. And when I say step in, I'm trying to step close to his armpit, like I'm pushing his knee towards his chest. Now what this is going to do, it makes his hip movement harder. If he's out here, he can move all day. He's got all these options. So I kind of walk in. And from here on, I become like a little guy. I don't want to butt flop him way up here. Big, tall monster. He's going to push me away. He's going to pummel. He's going to butterfly hook me. I'm out of position. I respect this hook right here, so I got to get rid of it. Control the ankle. I control the inside of the knee. I can push his knee to the outside, whatever you prefer. But take this butterfly hook away from him, all right? So when I butt flop, I go little guy. And I sneak myself in. I'm sneaking myself into his half guard. Now, see right here, I don't want my knee to be trapped, so I'm going to shrimp. I'm going to move out. I want him to trap my ankle only. I actually want him to hold on to my ankle. I don't want him, if I move a side control right away, which is not likely, that's fine, I'm okay with that. Most likely he's going to keep him in half guard. I just make sure he doesn't trap my knee. This is what I don't want, okay? So I'm in a bad position here. So I'm going to move my leg out. Move this arm out of the way maybe. See how I keep my knee on the mat? It's very important to keep my knee on the mat. This is going to give me freedom to move. Notice that I'm also leaning on his arm. I don't have pressure on his rib cage. It's on his arm, and I lean back. I have a few things I like to do from here. I got a number of attacks here, actually. One of my favorite ones, this is something I recently started doing. It's been really effective. Showed it in class today, actually. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be wrapping his head with my left arm. I'm still leaning on his face. Stay heavy on him. I'm not in a hurry. I'm in a great position. He's in a hurry, not me. So I'm leaning on his face. Now, I'm going to lift my body up and grab my own wrist, just like a guillotine. This is what I'm grabbing right here. I got to make sure I get my right arm in as deep as possible. Now that I got this, all I'm going to do is fall back. And Spangler falls in position. He's tapping already. If he turns his body and he goes with his flat on his knees, he's falling straight into a guillotine. He's tapping either way. It goes from a neck crank to a guillotine. What I'm doing is I'm applying pressure on his head this way. For him to relieve this pressure, what he does, he goes to his knees. Falls right into a guillotine. All right? Yeah, it hurts. It's supposed to be painful. If it's comfortable, he's not going to give it up. He's not giving you anything. So I'm trying to make him miserable. Once I'm in here, see, I don't go that way. I go fall back. Dip out. If he's uncomfortable, he's gonna make more mistakes.
The hand slap one. Here. All right, he wins.
I've been thinking about that match with Roger for a long time now. Even like I remember, like a few nights after Abu Dhabi, you know, 2007, I was ready. You know, that first excitement of winning was like it was over after like a week, and then I was ready back to fuck. I gotta fight Roger. You know, I gotta beat him now. And I was thinking about it, you know, and thinking about things that he's good at, things that he's not so good at, and just basically trying to find holes in his game. And you know, that's been going on for the last 2 years. As far as my physical preparation, started like 2-3 months ago maybe. Started doing conditioning and, you know, trying to get some weight to fight him. Things like that, you know. I never stop training. I'm not the kind of guy, I'm going to take a week off. No, I just don't do that. I'll train, you know, Christmas, New Year's Eve. I mean, it's common. New Year's Eve, I'm training. I don't care. It's not a job for me. I'm having fun while I'm training, so it's not something that, you know, I'm not the kind of guy that will only train before a competition. I train every day. I'll train Sundays. I don't care. I really love what I do. So I've been preparing for this Abu Dhabi fight for a while now. Absolutely.
Heads. Woohoo! 2 out of 3.
Hey, yo.
I win that one. What is that,
It
Drysdale
requires
3,
no
Glover
skills.
1?
That's why it's pure luck. That's why he beat me.
We're in Vegas, dude. I'll take luck when it comes, you know? Hey, all right, guys. So we just wrapped up here. Robert Drysdale's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu School here in Vegas. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Thanks to Nogi Industries for bringing me out here, supporting Glover's Travels. If you guys want to see more episodes, support Nogi Industries. Thank you.